Good morning, Fast Trackers, and welcome to number 11. Number 11. Can you believe the weeks are flying by? It's almost, well, it's not almost the end of February, but it's moving along, isn't it? Did you have a good weekend? Well, hang on, you're in the middle of it, aren't you? Most of you. It's Monday morning here, 6:15. Looks like a beautiful, perfect day out there. Okay. So, what are we up to? Monday, for me, is jam session day. I've showed you a few things over the weeks, how to muck around and improvise and come up with your own music. And last week we started doing a bluesy type thing. And let's continue with that. How do you do that, right? Well, we play a C7 chord, a C7 chord. If you've seen a C7 chord written anywhere, it's a bluesy type chord. Just as a little aside here, these 10-minute sessions are for basically beginner players, people that haven't played much or are looking for new little ideas to keep their music going along. On the first day of the week, I do, my Monday, I'm doing jam sessions. The Tuesday, I'm doing helping you read music and understanding what music notation is all about. And on Wednesday, we do a little party piece, and we learnt Blue Monk. How are we going with that? I'd love to hear from people to see if they've actually got through that. And on, what do I do? On the fourth day, I do notes. No, I don't. I can't even remember what I do now. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we do a different thing each time. And on the fifth day, we do big fat chords, helping people accompany themselves on the piano. What was that Ariana Grande thing I heard? I quite like that one. I got a lot of young people that come into the studio here, and they keep me up to date with the latest pop songs and stuff. And a lot of the latest pop songs are just the same 4 chords over and over again. It's quite good for teaching. For listening, maybe, oh, well, you know, I don't want to sound like my father, but sounds a little repetitive. Okay, hang on, what are we doing? Blues, that's right. Hey, Texas! Is that it? Yellow Rose of Texas? Sung extremely badly, with the wrong cap on, Judith. Judith, I noticed that you've had a go at the Moonlight Sonata. I put the Moonlight Sonata on Saturday. I just did this little first 4 bars, and it's had a really good reaction so far. How'd you go with that? I'd love to hear from you. G'day, Denise from France. Lovely to hear from you. Super Attell. There he is. Fantastic. Listen, tell me what you'd like to learn, and I'll do my best. I realise that these little lessons aren't quite getting the numbers that that to keep me getting up every morning, but it's a great experiment, and I'm learning how to use the technology and all that, and who knows what's going to happen further down the track as I get better at doing this. So I want to please you guys. You let me know what you'd like to learn. I'm not here to just entertain people. I'm here to help you with your music. So let me know. So we're doing a C7, okay, C, E, G, but I'd really like to know how you're going with the Moonlight Sonata, Judith. C, E, G, C. B flat, Des, B flat. Okay, now it's a bit hard to get your hand in there. It's easy if you just do that. Yeah, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. But you got to do it with just your left hand. So, good luck. Now with the right hand, you're going to go Blue Monday. You just want me to play that, or you want me to teach it to you? I've forgotten the band that do that. It's some new wave band from the early 80s, isn't it? Not Duran Duran, no, it's not Duran Duran. So the blues. Look, I'm showing you some really good stuff here. I watched a Larry Carlton thing called Cold Duck Time on YouTube. Man, these guys are real cool. Cold Duck Time by Larry Carlton on YouTube. Check it out. They're just wonderful players. There's no singing. It's not a pop song. But these guys are brilliant musicians and they're groovy. They're really cool. And they're not kids. Listen, have a listen to them. When you play this F sharp or G flat, just got to keep my eye on the time so I don't go over. The G flat, make sure you come down onto the F. Yeah. If you don't, it doesn't quite make it, you know. It's sort of alright, but... See, great music's all about tension and release. If it's all release... You're waiting for something to happen, aren't you? That's because there's no tension. There's tension and release. Tension and release. So great music takes you on this little musical journey. Tension, release. Like a great movie. A movie goes for 90 minutes. How are they going to keep you from falling asleep? Well, there's got to be a lot of tension and slight release. Tension, release, and build up. Songs are a little bit different. So here we go. I got my alarm going off. I'll have to ignore that. So where was I? Well, here we got tension. That is tense. Then we're releasing it. Now we can do it the other way too, you know. Instead of going down here, I'm going to turn this thing off. It's driving me nuts. Notice my shoes? Right. Okay, now the right hand, instead of going with your 1, 2 and 3, you can move it up here to G, B flat and C. So you got these notes now. So yeah, I'm just using 1, 2 and 3. Gary Cooper. Proper fingering to play scale. Which scale would that be, Gary? Hey, listen, Gary, is that your real name? Because I'm a huge Gary Cooper fan. I named my business after a movie he did about being an architect called The Fountainhead. So if you want to play the blues scale, the right fingers, 1, 2, 3. Not sure what to do now. Flip over onto your 2. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm moving my thumb up to here, aren't I? Yeah, the thumb's moving around a bit. So I'm going 1, 2 on E flat, 1 again on F, 2 on G flat or F sharp, then thumb again, then 2 on B flat, then 3 on C. I don't know. You move around. But you can go from the F sharp or G flat to G as well. Instead of just going down to this one, you can go up to here. So you can go. Yeah? And as you get better, you can jump out. Yeah! Muhammad, you need to know how to play with two hands tougher. Tougher. I'm not sure what you mean by tougher. You talking about the blues? It's called practice. You just keep doing it. Keep doing it. I had a 10-year-old come in here once. I tell this story a lot, but I'll tell it again. And he said, Daryl, you know what? The more I play it, the easier it gets. Take that in. The more I play it, the easier it gets. Now, if you're really stuck, if it's not getting better, I suggest 3 words. Slow it down. Your brain needs information, the correct information to tell your fingers. And if you're going too fast, it's like driving a car round bends at a way too big a speed, and you're not going to make good decisions, and off you go. Off you go, down into the valley, smash. So just slow it down, slow it down. G'day Joe Ellis, how are you going? Okay, we're out of time. I just showed you some blue stuff, how to muck around. C7. Don't forget to like the video, and that'll just encourage me to get up and do it again tomorrow. Besides, I like talking to my friends, even though I can't hear you. See how I slide off there? Okay, you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. If you'd like to keep writing a few things, I can check it out after we've stopped streaming. See you later. Bye. Keep writing, and I'll check out what you've written. Bye bye. Bye.